Yeah, it's your man B Miles. I'm back again. You feel me? With another live stream right now. Going over to our family. Your man just been up for like a little while. You feel me? What's going on with y'all, fam? Man, what's going on, family? Your man B Miles coming to you live once again with another live stream. Yes, family, what's going on? Yeah, definitely want to say peace and grand rise to everybody, family. And like I said, family, when you come on in the side of the chat, you definitely want to go ahead and get those likes up. There's no arguing, no debating, no trying to one another. Hey, Chaka, what's going on, darling? I knew I see you up on here. What's going on? Yeah, Chaka, I've been pulling away from that as well because ever since my sleeping getting really better, I've been pulling away from that. But around the life is cool. What's going on? Yeah, working on it every day, Chakra. It's getting better because ever since I've really been coming back into myself and whatnot, and everything is clearing up and I'm getting better for real. I'm pulling away. What up there, believe what's going on? Yeah, you already know, Chakra. Is the music just fine? Or turn it down a little bit. Is it just fine? All right, that should be cool. Matter of fact, there we go. Bring the speaker around. Okay, got you. Got you, Chakra. With a multi-dimensional being. What's going on, Grand Rising? My second cup of coffee. What up, Jerry? What's going on? Plus, I got the incense burning. You feel me? I just been literally up in here. You feel me? Doing this right here because this is pretty much like right about now, like almost like my full-time, my business right here. You feel me? What up, Delta Dog? You feel me? I've been pretty much doing this just about full-time. You know what I mean? And you know, I like it. Hey, Tamika Buckley, what's going on? And like I said, though, family, when you come on in the side of the chat, you definitely want to go ahead and get those likes up. What up, Rahman, Muhammad Khanik, what's going on? Yeah, you come on in inside of the chat, get them likes up. No arguing, no debating, no trolling one another. Keep it cool and respectful, family. Oh yeah, and Chakra, I can actually see the difference in my face. Ever since I've been on my, ever since I've been back up on my own again, I feel it. Hey, Empress 5846. Hey, Bionic Bunny, what's going on? Yes, I can feel the difference, family. And you know, one of the main reasons why I'm coming to y'all at this topic today, because it is a lot going on. But I'm Mary Demetrius Grand Rising. I'm glad that y'all loving the album as well. When y'all get a chance, cop that album out. Cop that album, because I'm going to be working on the second project real soon. You know what I mean? Thinking that really, wow, got some more singles coming. I ain't going to tell you when they're going to drop it. They're going to be dropping soon. Yeah, family, because what I've really been noticing is that it is a lot going on. And you've also got a lot, like I said, like read and research. But you've also really got to give yourself time to like really digest the stuff. And then, of course, you know, like I said, it is. Damn dogs on the Hey, bitches as a rider. What's going on? You feel me? Because like I said, shut them fucking dogs up. You feel me? Like I said though, Fanny, my fault. Like I said though, right? It is a lot going on right about now. And like I said, just watch the movie play out. You feel me? Hey, Quetta, what's going on? Hey, Mind Body Storm. Hey, Ambitious as a Rider, what's going on? Peace, Grand Rising. Yeah, exactly, Mary Demetrius, right? Tell them you got to process and digest all of this. Empress, you a trip. Yeah, them little poodle dogs almost, yeah. Yeah, they a little cute, yeah, they are. You feel me? And like I was saying though, right, it's just the fact that you really got to process and digest all of this stuff, you know, because like I said, when I be up there doing the videos or whatnot, talking about what's going on, or box of confirmation, you know, you're right, what a works my heart. It's the fact that pretty much when I'm looking at the articles, I'm reading between the lines. And I want everybody else to read between the lines as well. Because you already know when they come down to the media and stuff like that, when there's going to be saying one way, you better believe it's going to be another. So that's the reason why I be bringing, hey, Deborah Amadou, what's going on? Hey, Afternoon Tea, what's going on? Peace. Hey, Turpernurper, what's going on? Elevated awakenings, I like that. Yeah, you know. And that's what I've really been doing up inside of this room, is that I've really been taking my time to like process and digest a lot of these things, and even also as well, not even just that, but just more so get in tune with myself, and even also, man, just not get distracted, not get too caught up, because it's even a lot of things. Oh, thank you, darling. What up, CP Garfield? What's going on? It's like it's a lot of things that's, you know what I mean, that's going on. Sometimes you don't want to get too caught up in what you're seeing on the social media, because it's like it's a lot of stuff coming out at one time, and then you really gotta sometimes take a day or two to just process all of this, even if it take a couple of days, because it can be a lot up on the mind. Hey, sis, up, sis. What up, Great Callaway? You know, it's like you really gotta like take the time. What up, the conspiracy analyst? Exactly right. Exactly, Deborah Lee. Yup. Focus on you, but don't give the distraction your energy. Exactly. Right. Right. You gotta slow drip the info like a coffee pot. Hey, Katarina. Exactly. Yes. You really got to. Because see, what the problem is, a lot of people, they know about all this, doing all of that, and not seeing people go through information overload. I remember that. I seen people, they so consumed in knowing it, but they not digesting it. You know, it's like you gotta take this in like food. You gotta let it digest, and then you gotta keep on, you know what I mean, feeding yourself. You know what I mean? Feed yourself, but you gotta take the time to let it digest. Just like when I be reading the researches, sometimes that's why I don't even live stream every day, because I want to give my mind a rest. Because there's going to be a hell of a lot of stuff that's going to be coming out, and we got to have our minds and our readies for our minds ready for that, and our spirit ready for that, and even on. So, you know what I mean, just to be able to take it all in, you know. And the reason why I say it's good to read and research and let it digest, because, hey, Leah family, what up, CJ Smooth? Yes, I mean, yeah, because it can be overwhelming. You can be taking in so much knowledge, it can be overwhelming. Just like I remember that time frame when I was live streaming every day. My mom was just like, I need a rest, because I'm up there. What up, Dexter Allen? I'm researching, breaking things down, using my mind power. That's a lot, yo. That is a lot, yo. It takes a lot of brain power and mind power. What up, Mel Skippy? So you're gonna have to like really take your time and let it digest and watch the movie. You feel me? Still watch the movie unfold. Read it. What up, BF 95? It's like read and research, but watch it unfold. But really take the time. You feel me? Really take the time to digest and discern what is going on. What up, Willie Rivers? It is. I really had to sit there and think, like, I'm like, yo, it's a lot going on. And another thing as well, hey, Princess K, even though it's a lot going on, it's still a great time right about now. Why? Because how do I know? The frequency is different. The reason why I say do that, because we on, it is a new earth, yo. Hey, Jalen Matt, what up, Jersey girl? What's going on? Yeah, it's a lot going on. So you don't want to, it's like you don't want to miss out what's going on. Hey, the trees, but you also, what up, Terry McDaniels? But you also, yeah, right. Hey, Real Brown family, what's going on? They throw me so much at once, but we see they game. Exactly. That's why I say you also got to pull back, and you also got to watch the movie. You feel me? And the reason, what up, James Rodriguez? And the reason why I'm saying you really got to pull back and watch the movie, so you can really see how the movie is playing now, who are the players, who's who, and what's what, and what is really going on. Because it is a lot going on, and it's only January. So you can only imagine more and more what's going to be happening. It is. It ain't no fear factor. It ain't no fear mongering. We just putting it out there because, like I said, it's going to be a lot. If we think 2025 is a lot, 2026, we got a lot on our plate, yo. Yes. It's like my ears been ringing lately. I've been seeing things. I seen a UFO a couple nights ago. I looked up in the sky, said, what is that? It went and it went. Phew. I said, hold up a minute. Hey, King PM. I'm looking like, what the hell? Yes. And another thing as well, when I was up there checking out that Venezuela bomb dropping, when I saw that sky, it looked like it was a war in that sky, yo. Behind those clouds, while they were shooting at Venezuela, behind them clouds, you had to see it. I'm looking like, yo, that is two wars that is going on at the same time. And I literally saw UFO in that sky the other night. I told my friend, how do you know? I said, I looked at it. I know a plane when I looked at it. Because if you really been paying attention, they've been blocking out them skies, yo, at a certain amount of time, yo. Because you know what I noticed? Is something still up in that damn sky. They just been blocking it at certain times, yo. Look at the days and the times where they block out the sky, yo. It's like I'm really seeing beyond this shit. Right, it's spiritual. Hey, Sam, get it? Yup. Yes, it's a lot going on, yo. They blocking out that sky for a reason at certain times. Because when I saw that war, when they went over there to knock out Venezuela, when you look in the back of the sky, it looked like it was a war in that sky, yo. I'm like, what in the world? You should have seen it, yo. Okay, Jalen Mack. What part of the earth you from? What you mean? I'm not from over here. Yo, they said they had technology, yo. A sonic weapon that stopped them in their tracks, yo. A sound wave, they was vomiting blood and coughing up blood, yo. Where can I see? They be in them skies, yo. They be in them skies, yo. If you really pay attention, yo, look at nighttime and early in the AM. As a matter of fact, if you look at late night and the wee hours in the AM, like I'm on the East Coast. You see that BF 95? That sky was lit up. I'm looking like, what's going on? Because when they showed them dropping the bombs and they showed that sky, I'm looking like, whoa. Whoa, hey, holy silly totally. That weapon stopped them. They said they was like, when I saw them went over there, yo, they was knocking them the fuck out with them weapons, yo. Them weapons that they brought over there, they said it was unlike anything they ever seen, yo. For real, King PM, internal combustion, yo, they said felt like their brain was about to explode from the inside. Because like I said, I'm not that far from DC. So it's a lot of activity that's been going on. I've been seeing it for a minute. Yeah, chakra. You up in Canada? Wow, where aircraft fly low to the city? Yo, let me go up on TikTok real quick, yo. I'm gonna pause the music for a minute, yo. When I saw this shit, yo, I'm like, whoa. They said it was a sonic weapon, yo. Matter of fact, yo, when I saw that footage, yo, matter of fact, this is from the person called Data For Real on TikTok. And this is for educational purposes only. Oh, thank you, Jalen Mack, for the $10 super chat. Thank you, Dollar Haven, boy. Yo, let me show you this shit, yo. Yo, just look at this shit, yo. Hold on 1 second. Yo, if you would have saw what I saw, yo. Give me 1 second. Let me go to my history footage. Matter of fact, let me go back to my history. Yo, when I saw that sky, yo. Thank you, Jalen Mack. Yo, when I saw that, I was like, whoa. Give me 1 second. Here we go. Here we go. Check this out, yo. Yeah, I'm from B-More, yeah. Check this out. Yo, look at the sky behind them, yo. Look. You see that shit? Look, yo. Why does the sky look like that in Venezuela? You see that shit? Look at that shit, yo. Now, you tell me, what the fuck is that? That's the Delta Force, yo. You see that shit? Yo, y'all see that? What is that behind them in that sky, yo? That's in Venezuela. You see that shit? They entering with a Delta Force, and look at the sky behind them. Didn't like a war going on behind them? You feel me? I'm looking like, yo, what the fuck is that? Yo, you can't tell me, yo, something else ain't going on. I'm looking like, yo, what was that? Y'all saw that shit, right? They entering, and yo, you saw the Delta Force, right? You saw the clouds behind them? No, that was in Venezuela, Queen Love. They was in Venezuela when they was going over there to get Maduro. You see that shit? Let me show y'all again. That was the sky, yo. Look at that. Yo, let me show y'all. What in the hell? This is in, look. What the hell is that? You see that shit? You see that? They entering, and look at that sky, yo. You see the sky behind them? Hey, LeBron Dukes. Yup, the people got sick, yo. You see that shit? They said the people, it was a sonic weapon, yo. And the people literally, the Venezuela, yup. Them soldiers, thank you, Deborah Amadou. They said them soldiers did not look human. They said them soldiers did not look human. They said it looked like nothing we've seen before. Yes. Direct energy weapons. Yes, it's a sonic weapon, yo. They set the sound wave frequency. Thank you, Echo. That's right, yup. Thank you, darling. Yup, when I saw that, I'm looking like, yo, it's not a game. It's real. Yes. All right, let me show you. Pause it again. Okay, no name. Okay, you in Denver? Okay. Oh, thank you, Stone Doggies. Let me show y'all. This is not no game, yo. This is not a game, yo. When I saw that shit, look, let me show you. This is for entertainment purposes only, or for trendy views.
Body match the resonant frequency of internal organs like the stomach or lungs. High-intensity infrasound can actually cause cavitation, the formation of bubbles in bodily fluids. When those bubbles collapse, they create tiny shock waves that damage tissue. The target feels an intense vibration in their gut, leading to severe nausea and effectively paralyzing them with pain and sickness. Tactically, the reports suggest U.S. forces use this technology as the ultimate force multiplier. The result was that the hundreds of Venezuelan guards mentioned in the reports weren't fought in a traditional gun battle. They were incapacitated, sick, dizzy, and bleeding, long before U.S. troops made contact. This allowed a small team of approximately 20 operators to walk virtually unopposed through a much larger force. But that's not it. The U.S. military has another secret weapon. Analysts called it the Iron Dome of the Caribbean. They said the airspace over Venezuela was impenetrable, locked down by the Russian-made S-300 anti-system. a beast capable of swatting aircraft out of the sky from 150 miles away. But in the Dark Knight, the myth of invincibility didn't just crack, it evaporated. The opening salvo didn't come from pilots, but from physics. The U.S. Gerald R. Ford, stationed off the coast, unleashed a barrage of electronic warfare so dense it didn't just jam the Venezuelan radar screens, it burned them white. The X-300 operators at Captain Manuel Rios Air Base were blind.
Hear this shit? Yo, y'all hear that, yo? See, look.
Let me tell you something. The U.S. military has some new sonic weapon that no one has.
That's some serious shit, yo. You hear that? That's what the fuck they use in Venezuela. Fried them. Yo. What? Vomiting blood, coughing the blood before they even just walk through, yo. Before they even walk through there. Jeez, yo, that's not a game. Yes, chakra. That's some mean technology. Yo, I don't want no parts of that shit. Hey, Zena Williams. Yo. Woof. Yo. Yes. What up? Hey, Danny Solace. Yo, just think about Hey, Joy Pink. Yo. Oh, my gosh. I don't want no parts of that, yo. Woof. Yo, that just fucked my head up for a minute. Yo, bruh. Yo, oh my gosh, yo. That's some, what up, Levon King? That's some serious technology, yo. Yo, sound wave, yo. Yes, yo, microwave effect with metals in our bodies, yo. I mean, yo, I'm doing great. Ooh, yeah, that's scary, yo. Right, Shadow One, that's what I'm saying. If they got that, just imagine what else they got. That's the scary part about it. Like, yo, a sonic weapon, yo. They was bleeding and vomiting blood, yo. That is scary, yo. Woo! Jeez, yo, they got a sonic weapon. What? Yo, the New York Post got it. U.S. used powerful mystery weapon that brought Venezuelan soldiers to their knees, yo. They said American forces wiped out hundreds of fighters without losing a single soldier using technology unlike anything he has ever seen or heard. We were on guard, but suddenly our radar systems were shut down without no explanation. Next thing you know, we saw a lot of drones, fly over our positions. Hey, dude, what's up? You hear that? Moments later, a handful of helicopters, barely 8 by his account, deploying an estimated 20 U.S. troops into the area. He said they came with something far more powerful than guns. They were technologically advanced. They didn't look like anything we fought against before. You hear that? They fought up against something, anything. They were technologically advanced. They didn't look like anything we fought up against. That's super soldiers. 20 soldiers ain't look like anything they never fought up against. Those are super soldiers. That's some serious shit, yo. They said we ensure, he said, was not a battle but a slaughter, yo. I gotta look at how them soldiers look. They said we were hundreds, but we had no chance. They were shooting with precision and speed. It felt like each soldier was firing 300 rounds per minute. He said they came to a weapon that still haunts him. He said At one point, they launched something. I don't know how to describe it. It was like a very intense sound wave. I felt it. Suddenly, I felt like my head was exploded from the inside. The effects were immediate and horrific. We all started bleeding from the nose. Some were vomiting blood. We fell to the ground, unable to move. Damn, what? Bruh. Did you hear what the fuck I just read? A sonic wave, they were dropping down. Vomiting, blood bleeding, couldn't move. It sounded like 300 rounds per minute. Unable to move. They said we couldn't even stand after that sonic weapon or whatever it was. They couldn't even stand up. Bruh, that, yo. An estimated 100 Venezuelan security officers were killed. Yes, yo. I was thinking the same thing, Sonic Boom. Remember Gao off a Street Fighter? Sonic Boom. And guess what? He was in the military. Remember on Street Fighter when they had Gao? He was Sonic Boom. Hey Marlene, yep, correct Sogla. What up, Corey Sims? Yes. Yo, that's... Yo said the outmatched defenders were helpless as the small U.S. unit wiped them out. Those 20 men, without a single casualty, killed hundreds of us, he claimed. 20 men killed hundreds. He said, we had no way to compete with their technology with their weapons, I swear. I've never seen anything like it. The militaries had direct energy weapons with neutralized targets, used focused energy such as microwaves or laser beams for years, but this could be the first time it's been used in content by the United States. An ex-US intelligence source told the Post. China reportedly used the microwave weapon in 2020 against Indian soldiers during the border dispute at Ladakh. The source noted those weapons have capability to produce and release some of the symptoms, including bleeding, inability to move a function, pain, and burning. Hey, Lady Messenger, good God Almighty. Where I'm from? Where you at? I'm at where I'm at. I ain't gonna drop my location, but I'm in. You feel me? Hey, Tradina. Yo, you hear that, yo? That's some scary shit, yo. 20 men without a casualty, yo. Let me see something real quick, yo. Yup, people are confirming that on TikTok, yup. They were super soldiers, yo. They were super soldiers, yo. There's no way 20 men knock out hundreds, yo. Those were super soldiers. There's no way. Yo, just put two and two together, yo. Those were super soldiers. Those were some super soldiers over there. 20 men knocked out hundreds but no casualty. Direct energy weapons that can make them vomit blood or bleed from the nose. Couldn't move or stand up. Can you imagine, yo? Yeah, Paul Juice. Yeah, that's why none of them got hurt, yup. Created in the lab soldiers. You best believe it. Yes, we are, Jerry. Like, we are really living in some interesting times. That's what the Avengers remind me of, them super soldiers. You know what? As a matter of fact, Rogers, Archer did the Brown, just like, hey, Mr. Nice One, what up? You know what I mean? Just like Captain Rogers, Captain America, he was a super soldier. Think about it, Captain America, Winter Soldier. They were showing us who he was. He was a super soldier. Just look at the Avengers, yo. They showing everything, yo. That's what I'm saying. I mean, that's gotta be, they saying out of this world, yo. That is some out of this world technology right there, yo. Yes, they got to. That's the stuff that I'm talking about. Hey, Namaya. Yeah, yo. That's what I'm saying. I'm looking at that like, yo, that is like really beyond serious right there. You feel me? That's why I say, when I say, like, when you read and research and when you let it digest, yo, it's almost like, what do they really got in store, or are they going to be using those kind of weapons against evil forces? You feel me? Oh yeah, that technology is no joke, and it really makes me wonder, what are they using it for? Are they going to be using it for against the people, or are they going to be using it against a serious force that they're going to have to fight? You feel me? Because like I said, as this movie unfolds, it's really going to get interesting. Like a lot of plot twists, a lot of turns, a lot of stuff is going to be coming out, yo. Because like I said, if you look at that whole entire play, yo, it's something much more deeper going on. Just imagine you trying to escape somewhere, you in your car, they can send a sound wave to stop you. You feel me? It really makes you wonder, yo, what are they really getting prepared for, yo? They getting, hey, God Selection, they getting prepared for something way much more bigger, yo. Because it is a lot of stuff going down, yo. Yes, they are. They are really going hard on these robotics and this technology going out here, you feel me? Yup. Yeah, Verizon went out yesterday. I wonder that was a test. Exactly. Chakra. Yup. That was a test. That was nothing but a test. And guess what? It's going to be a serious blackout coming, because I've really been hearing about that. I've been hearing about a blackout going to be coming, another shutdown, all that stuff, yo. Oh, yes, it's going to get really interesting. Something really big. I got that feeling. What up, Tony? McDonald, yup. Blackouts. That's going to be coming. I can see that. Hey, Queen Love. Hey, Pixie Glam. No, I'm just chilling out right now. U.S. citizens should be prepared to show proof. Well, I got my ID, my social anyway. You feel me? You got a text from Metro yesterday? Oh, yeah, Michelle, mate. Yeah, we definitely are. It is spiritual warfare out here. And that's the reason why I'm saying, like, while all of these things are playing out, you know what I mean? Keep yourself grounded to what's going on. You feel me? Yeah, Empress, I was thinking that. Blackout. Jennifer Tyson, I've been hearing about that. Get you on that, yup. That's what the blackout going to be for, because they, like I said, it's a lot of shit that's going to be going down, and it's a lot of shit that we can't see. Yeah, Chakra, and Jennifer Tyson, y'all two on it, yup. Hey, Carla McMillian, yup. Well, that blackout can mean blackout of this old system. That's what that can mean. It can mean, it can really mean the blackout of this whole entire system. Because if you've really been noticing, hey, Demetri Lawson, if you've really been noticing, right, the technology has been acting funny. How many of y'all been noticing that? How many of y'all been noticing technology been acting real funny? Have y'all been noticing your technology been acting funny? Somebody get Louise some Heyman out of here. You just talking dumb shit. Hey, Max V. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. How many of y'all been noticing y'all technology been acting real funny lately? I've been noticing that a lot lately. Like I've been noticing like my technology. One minute my data is cold, and the next minute my data is acting, real funny and stuff like that. And I'm looking like, yo, what's going on here? We ain't fighting against Ice Scott Hall. We ain't doing none of that. We don't got nothing to do with that fighting against Ice. Mm-hmm. Yup, Verizon did. Hey D1, what's going on? Yup. So what you really want to do is we definitely want to be ready for like when the technology go down. You feel me? We really want to be ready for when the technology, I guess the dogs confirming, and the crows, yup. We gotta be ready for that. Hey Quake, what's going on? Yup. We gotta be ready for when the technology is gonna go out, because it is gonna be a blackout. And I saw this one lady, this Caucasian lady, she was up there talking about it. It was a really good video, and I'm thinking about how I'm going to share it. You feel me? Because like I said, when the blackout happens, it's going to be much more bigger and deeper than we'll be thinking is, because it's going to be a hell of a lot more people that's going to be going down and being taken down. You feel me? Because see, behind the scenes, it's way, hey Davida Braxton, it's way much going on. It's like it's a spiritual war going on. They fighting each other. It's like mad different wars going on right now. It's a spiritual war. Yup. Chakra. Vibrating energy rising. Wow, Jennifer. Wow. Yup. Matter of fact, I think I'm gonna pull this up for real. This lady, she was saying something real deep, yo. Yes, we gotta get ready for when they are gonna knock out this communication. They are. The technology is gonna go out. Remember that, you feel me? Because it is going to be a serious blackout, but they got to black it out because it's something way more big and deeper. Oh, thank you, Namaya. Appreciate it. Matter of fact, let me see where this lady is at. Hey, Gianna. What up, Montrez Montgomery? What up, Richard Pickle? What's going on? Give me 1 second. Yeah, it was something real deep, yo, that she said. It really hit me, yo. Hope I can find it. Yeah, just give me 1 second, family. Just bear with me. Bear with me, family. Just bear with me. I'm almost there. I'm trying to find something that I was looking at yesterday, man. It's deep. Yo, it was real deep, yo. Grand Rising, original one. Oh, thank Brooke Smallheart. Appreciate it. Give me 1 second, yo. I'm almost there. What up, Dexter Allen? I'm almost there. You get pregnant by the word of God. You get pregnant by the word of God. You get pregnant by the word of God. What up, Sif, the 4277? Impregnate? Impregnate? That Drewski skip was hilarious, yo. I'm glad that Drewski put the asses out there. What I see, Matt? I noticed that chakra, yup. Impregnate? Impregnate? I'm almost there, family. It's, man. Yeah, Drewski skip was so funny, yo. Yes, he did, yo. You get pregnant by the word of God. Yo was humping the floor. Impregnate? Yes, yo. Oh my God, that was too funny, yo. Okay, damn. Why is this one hard as hell to find? Okay, give me 1 second, family. I'm almost there. Because I'm trying to find it. I really got to look at it for real. Oh, yeah, that's another thing that's going to be going down as well. Religion is definitely going down. All of that. Religion is going down. The church going down. All religion is going down, yo. It's not even going to be no more religion, yo. Yup. All of that shit going down, yo. All of that stuff, yo. All of this shit of this fake world is going down anyway. None of this stuff is going to be around. None of this stuff is going to remain the same as we go into 2026. Nothing is going to remain the same. It ain't, yo. Everything what we are witnessing is already written, yo. Everything. All of this has got to go down, yo. This is exactly what we are living in right now. And it's so crazy. So many people are really scared out of their mind, yo. For real. I be seeing so many people, yo, that are really scared out of their mind. And I just be looking at them like, see, if you was like awakened to what was going on, none of this shit should scare you. All of it is going down. Yes, indeed. All of it, yo. Everything that you thought was real was a lie. It is all going down. It is. I'm trying to find that video, man. I don't really know how can I find it or whatnot, but it was a real important video, and I'm trying to find it, yo. I know I liked it yesterday for real. I'm trying to find. Yeah, if I can't find it, family, I guess I'm gonna matter of fact, let me see. Here it is. Matter of fact, I'm gonna let y'all. This is from the channel by Lena, and this is the prophetic word by this lady named Julie Green. And I'm put it like this: she gonna sum up what is going on. Get them likes up, family. I want y'all to hear this right here. This is from Lena. She's from Canada, and this is by Julie Green Ministry. This came out January the 13th. This is for educational purposes only, so I'm giving them the credit. So let y'all hear what she got to say.
That day, that morning, before church. And it was January 4th, so it was a week from Sunday. And it's called Your Nation Will Go Dark, to take down the enemies from within. I'll read it again. Your nation will go dark, to take down the enemies from within. From January 4th. Oh, my United States, you have had a shadow government trying to run your nation. You've had more than one president at a time. You have been sabotaged in every way. You have been stolen from and lied to on a continual basis. The shadow government ran by the globalists and their puppet, Barack Obama, is about to be torn apart. Something unprecedented will happen in D.C. to knock your enemies out of their places of power. I'm telling you about blackouts and martial law, and that time is drawing near, when things will go dark in your capital to take out the enemies from within. They are not prepared for it, and they have no way to stop it. Their lines of communication have been cut, and they no longer have those servers that kept their plans a secret. You are coming into the time where their monuments will be brought down, and your capital will soon look very different. My United States, my children in the United States, your enemies were planning another insurrection and a large coup to stop President Trump from taking them down, like he has with other enemies to the United States. It'll be heard military takeover. This will be broadcasted all over, and your enemies will try to fill the streets to no avail. Their attempts to stop this political reset will fail big time. Well-known Democrats will be arrested, and yes, Obama will be one of them. Well-named Republicans, including some next to President Trump, will also be arrested, and all the attempts on his life will be exposed. Those who try to kill him will regret those actions because treason will be their end. Your enemy's house of cards is coming down. Their ship is sinking, and their dam of lies is breaking. Nothing can stop these arrests.
Hey, I dance for the stars.
Nothing can stop the big lie of 2020 being fully exposed to the world that adulting like Henry stole an election. The day of reckoning is here, and many will pay a high price for the decisions they have made against this nation. The IRS is about to be ripped apart. Pandora's box is about to be fully opened for this nation to see. The IRS has been a large Ponzi scheme for the globalists and for the deep state. What you are seeing break open in Minnesota is just the beginning of showing this nation all the government has been spending your taxpayers' dollars on. Fraud into the trillions across all 50 states. The trillions will be blasted out of every hand that has stolen it. The IRS will be dismantled and something better is coming. The tariffs will fully pay for your government and your states. And that is why you see the deep state going after tariffs as hard as they can, because they no longer can steal in every way they could before. The establishment is about to be crushed for the world to see. Every honey hole is drying up with no way for them to keep paying for their globalist agenda against this nation or against the world. Money laundering, dirty, dark deals with other nations must be revealed. How much the American people were paying for terrorism, sex trafficking, drug cartels, and wars all over the world. It's time to break the necks of your enemy's dark financial system, and one of those places to start is the IRS.
Y'all hear that, family? Yeah, that was pretty interesting right there. You feel me? Yup, that right there was like really, really interesting to some of the things that she was up there saying about. You feel me? Hey, I Dance for the Stars. Yeah, her name was let me see. Let me see. Yeah, her name was Julie Green. She was up there talking about the prophetic word, about what was really going on and what is like happening and stuff like that. You feel me? And so that's what's going on, because like I told everybody, that illegal immigration thing, that is the cover. Don't get me wrong, they still going to be going after them, but they also are still going to be going after the big fish. You feel me? So because for number one, the illegal aliens are the small fish. But see, the people that brought them in, they are the big fish, pretty much like the Tim Walzes of the world, the Obamas of the world, Kamala Harrises of the world, especially the whole Democratic deep state left. The Democratic deep state left, you feel me? Even some Republicans, you feel me? Both parties are guilty, you feel me? You feel me? And Michelle, I mean, that's a possibility as well. Because I will say AI out here is crazy, and you really got to be careful of the AI and stuff like that. But from what I picked up on it, man, it's definitely a lot that's going to be going on. You feel me? It's definitely a lot going on behind the scenes, and that's the reason why they're going to black out, because they got to take a lot of these people down. You know, because a lot of these people that they put up are AI, which is true, yeah? You feel me? So like I said, it's not about fear mongering. Yeah, you're right, chakra. Sometimes, yeah, you're right. Sometimes it is the truth, yeah. And that's the reason why I'm saying it's a lot going on. You feel me? Because it's like when I talk about it on the video, I'm bringing it at one level. Then when I live stream, I'm bringing at it from a certain kind of level. You feel me? That's when I go deeper. You feel me? And like I said, if you really take a look at what's going on, and yes, yo, yeah, C Mac, exactly. That's Somali daycare. That's the tip of the iceberg, yo. Cause they was up there taking $700 million to Somalia, yo, over 2 years. Exactly, you feel me? And that's what I'm saying. Like it's gonna be a lot of things going on. You feel me? A lot of things going on. They're gonna try to distract us, but you gotta have discernment. You feel me? That's why I say they want the reaction. So when you look at it, that's why I say after you look at it, research it. You feel me? And then discern and dissect. Because we are living out a movie right now, yo. All this shit, like I said, it's like a movie unfolded right in front of us. That's right, chakra. Yes, you're going to have discernment at this time. And like I said, your discernment is going to let you know what's real and what's fake. Yes. You feel me? Queen Love, Bionic Bunny. Yes, you got to use your discernment. Yup, you got to digest and use discernment. At this proper time, you got to use discernment at this time frame. Yes. So you don't get caught up mentally. Because see, if you high spiritually, it's going to help you mentally. You feel me? Have good discernment right now. Like I said, still reading research. It is a lot going on. But that's what I'm saying. When you read and research and you discern, you're going to know what's truth and what's lie. If y'all like to show love and show love and support, all of my links in the chat, family. Excuse me, all my links in the chat. Ambitious as a writer, have all of the links in the chat to my album, my webpage. Yup, my album is up, my webpage. Yes, my webpage is out. Exactly, Jilly Mac. Yup, exactly. Yup, you would just know. Exactly. Yup, when your discernment is high, it's like you gonna know. Yup, you gonna know. Wow. Oh yeah, you're welcome, y'all. Exactly. You know, that's why I'm saying don't overwhelm yourself with like doing like with all of the reading and researching. You feel me? Like I said, I mean, take your time with it because this is only the beginning. You still gotta be able to like research and digest and discern. You feel me? See, when you start digesting it, you feel me? And it's like your discernment is going to kick in. Your higher self is going to kick in. You feel me? Your higher self is going to kick in to know where the truth is lie. What a Trey Messiah. You know what I mean? What up, Darius Glover? And if you'd like to donate, if you would like to, the Cash App is $BMouse8. If you would like to, you don't have to, but the link's right there. My album is out, bmouse84.com. Yup, exactly, Greg Calloway. Yup, it's going to really help you to connect the dots. Because that's what I really had to like, but like, since I've really been noticing for real, since I've really been coming back really into myself, right about now, this is a really good time to like really get into prayer and meditation because, you know what I'm saying? Because what it's going to do right now is really going to help you really to the point where we're really going to ascend and we're going to be so high up in our discernment that none of this bullshit really going to affect us. You feel me? It is a lot going on. But see, when you maintain that balance and you digest and discern. Hell no, Braun 23X. No, I would not do that. Nah, I ain't gonna do that. Nah, I'm not Marvin Sapp. He said, close the chat. Close the chat. No, I ain't gonna do that, Braun 23X. You a trip, bro. Nah, I never do that. Yeah, thank you, y'all, for getting the likes up. We doing great up in the chat. I appreciate that, y'all. Yeah, that's real, y'all. Right, because I'm going to say, even though we've been seeing this, many of us have been seeing this for a lot. Y'all are tripping the chat. All my links in the chat, though, right? My email address, my IG. my webpage to get my album. Y'all a trip, man. Thank you, Renwood, for the $5 donation. Thank you, darling. Appreciate it. Y'all a trip, y'all. Y'all are a trip. It's good that we can laugh and we can be serious and laugh. You feel me? He said, lock the diamond dials. Well, I guess I got a rhyme there, huh? Like ushers, hit the floor. Close the doors. Ushers, hit the floor. I said, close the doors. Ushers, hit the floor. But you know what? Thank you, Ren. We appreciate it. But you know what I'm going to say? Anybody want to troll? Close the doors. Anybody want to troll? Kick them out and close the doors. Close the doors. Kick them out and close the doors. That's right, yo. For real. Y'all a trip. Pastor Super Cheddar. Y'all a trip. Y'all are a trip. Thinking Nemo 2023 XLG, my fault. Yeah, that is because of the ads and stuff like that. You feel me? So I really do apologize. Yeah, hey, Grill Sites Web hosted. Good to see you. Hey, darling. Hey, good to see y'all. The chat is growing. Matter of fact, I know what it's time for. Yeah, boy. Yeah, I know what it's time for. Hit the PayPal, hit the Cash App, $sign B Mouse 8. That's the beat. Trey Messiah, you a trip, yo. Gotta play the theme song, baby. That's the theme song, baby. Exactly. Exactly, yup. You two, don't be hating, kicking people out of my chat right now, you feel me? Yeah, man. Alright, bet. Yeah, that's right. Yup, we balling this morning. Exactly, yup. Like how we always do. Yeah, family. Cause I'm a yeah, because like from what I've really been witnessing ever since I've been on my own, I can see things even clearly. Got your chakra. I can see things way more clearly. You feel me? It's like once you really unplug from the system and you really start to really take a look at this shit, yo, it is unfolding like a movie. All you gotta do for real, you know what I mean? It's just like unplug from it and look at it from a movie perspective, yo. Cause it's like the more that I look at it, the more I can see it. Cause every time when I'm looking outside, I know that this world is dead, yo. This world is done. Yeah, chakra. It's like I can see right through everything, yo. It's like, it's so predictable now, yo. For real, yo. It is a lot going on, yo. It's a lot going on where people are going to be overwhelmed with this so much that it's going to consume them, yo. Many people going to get spooked out, yo. If you don't really take the time to really look at what's going on and discern, it will spook you out, yo. If you were, it's almost like when you were overloading your body. If you were constantly eating, not digesting, you feel me? Your body gonna go into shock. So if you're looking at what's going on, yes, it is a lot of information. It's a lot of information that you gotta keep up on, but you also gotta go ahead and pull away. Exactly. Because like I said, we are shifting every day, yo. We are shifting. And see, the more that we learn and we digest, the more we go through the process. This is what the knowledge is for. We're supposed to read and research, digest, go through the process. But the main process is to break away from the matrix. Yes. We learned all of this stuff so we can pull away from this world. Why? Because the more we pull away, the more that it can die. The more knowledge that we learn and apply, the quicker that this fake world die. Bars. The more real knowledge we seek and apply, the quicker that this fake old world die. Bars. Yeah, that's right, Trey Messiah. That's right. For real. Yup, I've been paying attention to my dreams as well. And so many of y'all was up there telling me, y'all saw me before years ago. Like in another lifetime. You feel me? That's right, Letitia. Yes, yo. Yes. That's right. The more we pull away, they die quicker because we taking back our energy. Exactly. That's why I'm not even falling victim, you know what I mean, to none of that stuff. That's why I go about my day, and it's like I'm always in the lab, you feel me? You always in the lab, you feel me? Yeah. Because it's going to be coming at us, yo. This is the year of the horse. And we are dealing with the number 1. On what's really happening, Original One. Matter of fact, hit up my email. I can send you a couple over. Oh, thank you, Deacon Weezo. For real, might have. Yup, this is the year of the horse, so it's going to go by fast. Yes, it's going to go by really, really fast. Yes, things are going to be coming up fast. Yup. Thank you, appreciate it. All my links to the chat. Yup. I love seeing the old world die. Yeah. We supposed to, yo. And the energy I'm picking up, yo. That's right, Griot sites. The more we wake up, the more chaotic it's going to be, but it's going to be for them. It's going to be for the low vibration and for the wicked. You feel me? It's going to be real hard for them. So the more and more you pull yourself away, that's why I said, come out of her, my people. Be ye not partakers of her sins, for they have reached unto heaven. Let the movie play out, yo. Don't even emotionally get caught up in none of this shit, yo. Watch the movie die. Watch the movie play out. Watch their movie play out, yo. Because we are at the end of their movie. They don't really got a lot of time left, yo. They don't have much time left. They gonna do everything, yo. The buck stops here, yo. They know what time it is, yo. If you don't think that they don't know what time it is, yo, yes it is. And I've been saying that as well. It's fun to watch. Because it's the end of their world. You feel me? Watching their world go down, it's like a movie. It really is. It is getting rid of any and everything that is unnatural. Everything that is unnatural to this planet, especially on the frequency that we are on, which is the 5D frequency. The new heaven is the new frequency. You want to know why the world looks dead? Because your mind is alive. Your mind is alive, but the world is dead. Ain't that heavy? The reason why the world is dead because your mind is alive. You have awakened to their dead world. You have awakened to their spell. Because they whole entire time, we was in their world. We was under their spell. Yup, you notice that Mel gets it? Yup. Yup. That's why their world looks fake. That's right, Kohit there. Yup. Exactly. We are about us changing the frequency. You feel me? But it's changing the frequency. Because remember the time we was coming up? It used to be like, yo, it used to be fun outside. It was. But when you go outside now, it's nothing but zombies. C-Max said it best though, yo. And I'm not lying. Years ago, our city, they was on demon time. Now they on zombie time. Thank you, calling me Million. Thank you, sweetie. All my links in the chat, family. That's real, yo. The reason why, and I got a question, yo. I'm looking at this both ways. Hey, Clip Pro. Hey, a Dropo Golden. So I got a question, right? Do you think the world was real back in the day, or we was deeply under the spell, or it might have been a little bit of both? You feel me? Because it did seem like the world was real back then, and now it's just so fake, and it really made me wonder, the world was fake like that the whole entire time. We've been so caught up in that spell. That spell was so strong. That's why the world looked fake, because it's like it's dead. Right, a lot of us don't stay outside for long. Yes, yo, because it's dead. We used to be outside. Now, you know what we do? We go to the store and we come right back. We go to work, come right back. Why? It's dead. That's what I was thinking, I'm Jalen Mac. The world was fake the whole entire time. Yeah, we were under a deep spell back in the day, yes. And you want to know what I've been noticing? You know how we seeing all these clones, robots, all these people, NPCs? We was around the whole entire time. And them animals are barking. I guess they confirming what I'm saying. Think about it, yo. We was around clones, robots, NPCs the whole entire time. We were thinking that they were real the whole entire time. They were so fake. Like I said, think about it. You ever really notice, yo? You ever notice every decade the people change? Like I said, C-Mac, you notice people back then was always, what the fuck, yo, fuck. You notice at a certain time, you don't see them kind of people. You notice that every decade, the people act a certain way. And I really got a question. What if they was programmed for that time frame? What if they was under MK Ultra or clones of robots that they placed out there? At that time, we thinking that they were real, but they took them off the scene. Thank you, Original One. That's something to really think about, yo. What if a lot of those people, even a lot of us that look like us, what if they was really clones they put in the street, but once their time was done, they got replaced? Ain't it something to think about? Yeah, moist robot in the street. Oh, the fuck? Oh. You notice they all act the same? You notice that, yo? Exactly, yeah, BF of 95. You notice that in the 80s they act a certain way. In the 90s they act a certain way. The 2000s they act a certain way. After the 2000s, 2010s came in, they act a certain way. Yeah, they were Cabbage Patch Kids. I think some of the people look like us. Look at the movie, they clone Tyrone. Look at they clone Tyrone, and then look at us. Something to think about. Yeah, Chakra. I'm starting to believe that as well, yo. That a lot of those people out there, they were clones. You notice all them people we saw back then, we don't see them. They looked a certain way, they act a certain way. Thank you, Trey Messiah. 20, thank you. I've been saying it. Thank you. 2008, but shit got different. Thank you. I've been saying that. That was the last time we was dealing with the number one, like this year. The 1 and the 0, yup. Yup, exactly. Yup. Thank you, Original One, for the email. And all my links are right there in the chat, yup. Because I noticed, like, the people, when I think about people back then, I be thinking, like, were those people even real people? Clones? You feel me? I just noticed, like, they all it just said they all worked on a certain kind of program, you know? You know, it just had me thinking, like, even family. Yes. Like, I've noticed that, yo. Yeah, chakra, yup. I noticed the shift as well when Obama came in. I noticed that, yo, when he came in, it shifted everything. Yup, NPCs are real, PCOs are real. Oh, send the links, Dance Savant for the stars. Send it to my email. Ambitious as a rider, got all my links in the chat, my email, my webpage to get my album. My album is up, my IG. And if you'd like to show love and support, the Cash App is $B-8. Any amounts appreciated, family. Like I said, you definitely want to get that album. Yes, it was. It changed. Everything changed. In no way, I felt it. It was no longer the same after that. Angela Johnson, yup. As a matter of fact, that was when Pluto went in the Capricorn. Pluto went in the Capricorn around that time frame. Luther. Yup. That's real. That's real, yo. Because like I said, I've been seeing these changes go on for a minute, yo. And it's like, when you really take a look at it and you think about it, everything, yo. Yup. Pluto went in the Capricorn, and that was a really dark time. A lot of us suffered under Obama. You feel me? From like 2008 to 2023 or 2024, that was like a 15-year cycle. Pluto with Capricorn. Now Pluto is in Aquarius. It's going to be a lot of major changes, yo. And the changes we are going through is something going to happen this year. It's going to change everything forever. We're not going to be no longer the same. This world is no longer going to be the same after this year. Something major globally is going to happen. It's going to change everything. For real, yo. Oh yeah, you welcome, Empress. Yo, my links out there, family. They get the trees. Yes, something globally is going to happen on our planet. It's going to change everything. I can feel it. Like, it's going to happen globally. Hey, what a trillionaire. Oh, thanks. Appreciate it. Yes. Yup, but it's changing day to day, yo. It is. It's changing every day, yo. Our lives are going to change dramatically this year. I'm not sure, but I can really feel something is going to happen on the global scale, yo, where it's going to change our whole reality. Our whole reality is going to change. It is. I've been feeling it like me. I feel different, yo. And another thing, you know what I'm noticing? I really feel like them spells are over, yo. Since we've been shifting, you know what I've been noticing, yo? I've noticed my mind is like, it's put it like this. I see what's going on, but my mind is so detached from all of that bullshit. Is that it's like how can I explain it? It's like it's almost like I'm writing out a new. It feels like I'm writing out a new script. Yep. I feel like we are writing out a whole new life in front of us. Yeah, C-Mac, yep. It's like a whole new life is being birthed, yo. And what I'm going to tell you, many people this year are going to disappear. bars. Many people this year is gonna disappear. Like that old, like I said, like all of your family that you once knew, you ain't gonna see them. All your old friends, everybody that was on your old timeline, you ain't gonna see them no more after this year. As a matter of fact, 2025 is the last year you ever gonna see them. That timeline is over. Especially as we go into the new year, the real new year. Watch, it's gonna accelerate and it's gonna speed up, yo. And you also are gonna find many of the people that you was close, they was involved in a lot of shit that you did not know. A lot of them was caught up in the world, and guess what? Many of them are gonna suffer. Yup, you gonna see it. Watch. Yup, chakra. Yup, but guess what? It's gonna come to a time you ain't gonna see them. Yup, you ain't gonna see them no more. Cause I ain't gonna lie, like when January came in, now we know the real new year comes in April, right? But when the new year came in, but when January, I'm gonna say with January. When January came in, I felt like it's over. Yup, that timeline is over. You are no longer going to see them anymore. Hey, Lon Taylor, yup. Everybody that was on the old timeline, you are no longer going to see them. They are not going to make it. Thank you, Dickie Whistle. That's right, yup. They not. So I'm going to say everybody that turned on you or cut you off and they not around, they not going to make it. What, those were crows you heard? Yup. When I say it's going to get interesting, yo, real talk, yo. This is the time frame that I've been saying everybody ain't going to make it. That's right, yo. They not going to make what's coming down the pipe and what we are witnessing right about now. Facts. That's why many of them left you, because they wanted to live out their last days with their loved ones. How do I know? When I saw people leaving, this is how I know we are at the end of this shit. Right up to me leaving, yo. That old house, can I tell you something? You know what I saw in their faces? Sadness. I saw complete sadness in their face. If anybody walking around here looking sad, just know that their time is up. If anybody around here crashing out, that's because they know that their time is up. Oh, you think it was appreciated. Thank you, Trillion. Exactly. Remember that. Anybody looking sad or they crashing out, going out of their mind, they know that their time is up. That is a fact. If anybody is going out of their mind right now and they're going to crash out, just know they know that their time is up. They know that. Just know that. They know that their time is up. This is the final destination, yes. Bloodlines. Bloodlines are going to be wiped out. Which means wicked families are going to be wiped out. Because a lot of these wicked families, you also know what I was thinking, yo? I got a question for y'all. What are the family members that we was in? What if those were the dirty Moors we was around? What if our family members were dirty Moors we were placed in those families so they can destroy us? Yeah, Trey Messiah. Something to think about, right? What if they was? What if they were dirty Moors that we got placed in those families? What if they was? Ain't it something to think about? Seriously, what if they was, yo? For real, yo. Yup. You right, Trey Messiah, yup. That's something to really think about, yo. Yeah, C-Mac. You right, yup, or uppity, yup. It's something to think about, yo. Why did they come against us so much? You feel me? So, I mean, seriously, what if they was, yo? What if they was? The ones who sold us out, they put us in those families. You feel me? And in order for us to break the curse, we had to get away from them dirty Moors who put us under that spell. When you think about it, all of the shit that was planted in our community was by dirty Moors who looked like us but wasn't us. The guns, the drugs, you know what I mean? All of this shit, yo. You feel me, Dance Measures? And who supported them? Our families. They was a part of them. Yup. Yup. They were not one of us. They looked like us, but not us. So our family, they were not really us. They wasn't one of us. They were dirty Moors. They was never ours. They infiltrated our families. And I think a lot of us, I think some of them family members were agents planted there in our families. Yeah, you're right, Trey Messiah, yup. I firmly feel that, yo. So, yup. Mm-hmm. So we had to get away, yup. And guess what? You ain't gonna see them no more. They are off the script, yo. They are no longer gonna be in your life. Why? Because their time is up. And they know it. You were meant to be away. Why? So you can get your discernment up. You feel me? So you can really know what's going on. And well, guess what? You're going to find out those family members, they're going to be under investigation. You're going to hear a lot of shit come out about that. You're going to hear a lot of shit about a lot of stuff, yo. Yeah, ambitious as a rider, yup. Yup. It's going to unfold, yo. You're going to find out how deeply involved they was involved in that shit, yo. Yup. You're going to find out. We're going to find out all that. That's why we had to go through that purge last year. So when we find out this stuff, none of this stuff is really going to affect us emotionally. Oh, thank you, Trigger, man. Yup. Yup, you had to be away from that so you can figure this out. They not gonna make it they wasn't supposed to. It's not in their DNA to make it. You feel me? They came for this purpose, to destroy us, because we knew what we was coming back for, to shift this shit. We came back to shift this. Shift this world and get their asses out of here. That's why you have to separate, not just from color or anything, attempt us, even from them. Exactly. We were meant to separate from these demonic entities everywhere, from family, friends of family, and we were meant to shift all of this. We wasn't meant to be stuck on a frequency. We was meant to come back and break that shit. All right, Bionic Bunny. Yup. We came back to break this spell. We came back to break all this. You feel me? We was not one of them. We never was one of them. Hey, Miss Queen of Space Mode. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I've been checking out them emails. Yeah, thanks, darling. Yep, all my links in the chat. Thank you, Ambitious as a Rider. Thanks, darling. Yes, yeah, family, for real. Yo, like, when I say it's going to get really, really real on them, it's going to, man. Yes, y'all. There we go, that breeze feel good. Yes. Many things are going to take place every day. Every day is going to take place. And I'm going to say, we also got to prepare for war as well. Because we are going to have to be war-minded. Because war is going to come. That's another thing I want to tell you. It ain't nothing to be afraid of, but war is going to, you know what I mean, that type of war. We already in it. It's mental and spiritual. You feel me? But for us to take down these demons, we're going to have to throw down and go to war with them. And this time around, we ain't losing. Shout out to Remedy H. He was saying the same thing. Like, we're going to have to be, yo. Like I said, we positive and all that, you feel me? But we also got to be war ready as well. We also got to be ready for that, you know? Right, because when I say it's going to be really interesting times on a daily basis, man, it's going to be real interesting, man. I like that chakra interesting. That's right, we did, y'all. We came back to break the spell, y'all. And they knew that, y'all. They knew that, y'all. Yes. Yup, yes, they knew that, yo. They knew what was coming. Hey, Gianna. Remember that, yo. They knew that this day was going to happen, yo. They knew, yo. They knew what was going to come. They knew what was going to happen. Oh, thank you, Dance of the Stars. Yep, exactly. Yep. Oh yeah, exactly. You ain't lying. Yep. Hey, Classic Crew, what's going on? Good to see you. Yes, that's what I'm saying. Like, you can be peaceful, but when it's time to throw down, like I said, we're not going to be afraid. You know what I mean? To slaughter these demons. You feel me? We definitely not going to be afraid. You feel me? To slaughter these demons. You feel me? Because we're going to have to slaughter them, you know? Yeah, I mean, the time frame we in is really interesting. Because I'm going to say, like, every day when I take a look at it, I'll just be sitting back like, wow. I'll be looking like, wow, this is really something, yo. But like I said, I mean, I'm not afraid. You feel me? Because every day, like I said, we are shifting out of this. Hey, Donette, what's going on? Yeah, what a time to be alive. Yes, it is. All my links to the chat, family, to follow me. My album is out. You can definitely purchase my album. Yup, and you can show love and support. If you got any information you want to share with me, my email address is right there as well. Yup. That's all you got to do, like, just keep your eyes and ears open, have your discernment up, and like I said, just keep on researching and just digesting, you feel me? Don't overwhelm. Oh yeah, thank you, Classy Crew. Yeah, appreciate it. Yeah, Ambitious as a Rider got the link to go ahead and cop the album. Yeah, just make sure, yeah, because I really gotta say, since I've been in my new spot, man, I've just been really enjoying it, you feel me? And just getting things in order and stuff like that, you feel me? Yeah, yes, yo. Yes, family. Give me 1 second. Oh yeah, this chat is definitely fire. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna get that on the next beat. Yeah, tell them get your popcorn ready. Yes, that's right, Davida Braxton. Yeah, get your house in order. Yup. Get your house in order and even this house in order. Yes. Yup. Because also, the reason I'm saying that, many people are going to crash out, yo. Yeah, true. Yeah, too, Trey Messiah. Yup. Because a lot of people are going to be crashing out, yo. Oh yeah, you right about that, Trey Messiah. Yeah, I took care of it, bro. It was because it was so cold. Then my hands wound up getting cracked up. You feel me? What up their age? They already crashing out. Yup, yes they are. They are already crashing out, yo. And what I'm saying is they're going to crash out even more. So let these PCOs, these professional crash outs, let them crash out, yo. That's what I'm saying. Fall back. Because see, they so caught up in this world. And here's the thing, when I say we taking back our country, I'm talking about the land, not the corporation. Let the corporation fall, but the land gonna stand. That's what I'm telling people. I'm not talking about I'm not talking about saving the corporation. I'm talking about our land. When I say we gonna take our land back, fuck the corporation. Chaka chaka, I feel you. I like that. Yeah. I know that's right. I see both of y'all. Yup. That's right. Exactly. But see, more than 40 acres in the mill, we taking back the whole land. And fuck the money, we want the land. Because with the land, all the rest of that going to come. That's what we saying. What up on Robbins, Inferno YouTube, 88 Dragon. Yup, if you would like to donate, the cash app is $B-8 to donate if you would like to. That's right, Trey Messiah. Tell them that, yo. Exactly, the land. That's why I was up there saying we gonna get our land, get the land back. Fuck the corporation. That's right, bitches. That's a right to make sure your mind is right. Yes, that includes me as well. So when I'm up here speaking about these immigrants come over here taking over our land, I'm talking about our shit. Because these motherfuckers been way too disrespectful, yo. And I'm ready for them to get the fuck up out of here. So we supposed to feel this way. We gotta get rid of these parasites off our land. You feel me? The land. That's what I'm saying. Give us the land. We'll come with the plan. Bars, let us, you know what I mean? Give us the land. We'll come up with the plan. Because here's another thing. The minute that all these parasites off our land, the spell gonna be freed up. And somebody else said it best. All of these immigrants coming over here, they've been putting us under a spell. So all these immigrants over here, we gotta get rid of them because they are parasites. So they gotta go. Yes. We've been the host, they've been the parasite. That's right. I feel you, whether they're legal or illegal, they gotta go. You feel me? All my links right there. Right, trying to shame us because we want to land back. Why do you think all of these other immigrants are so mad at us right about now? They mad because they know it's our land. We can't be deported. You got this one dumb fucking African talking about they scared of ICE. They're going to be deported back to Africa. How, motherfucker? Yo, you want to know what Bobby Hemmings said about these Africans? Some of them are people, but not all of them. Most of them are counterfeit spirits, yo. Hey, Thelma Humphreys, they not us. They are counterfeit spirits. Especially the fucking Africans. They are some of the most delusional ones. Trying to say we gonna be deported back to Africa. How, motherfucker, we from here? Ain't they mad? They mad as a motherfucker, yo. You wanna know why I'm glad Trump is in there? He really exposed who these people really are, how they feel about us, yo. Talking about they scared they going to be deported to Africa. How, motherfucker? We ain't going nowhere. This is our home. Hey, Kentucky, fat white boy. Exactly. They are getting so angry. Right, we're going to be deported to Mississippi, Alabama, Georgia, Florida. Come on. Right, they having a super tantrum. Black Americans, like you go back to Africa. Now you're going to be going back to West Africa. How? Here's the thing that kill me about these motherfuckers. These motherfuckers want to be telling us we from West Africa, and cannot one goddamn African can tell us what part of West Africa or what tribe we from. Make it make sense. Tell me, what part of motherfucking West Africa are we from, and what tribe we from? None of them. Right. They show their true colors. I don't fuck with a lot of them. Right. And here's the hypocrisy with them, yo. Years ago, when we wanted to identify we African American, they were saying, you're not African American, you American. And we said, all right, okay. You know what, as a matter of fact, you're right. We're not African American, we American, we indigenous. Why don't you want to embrace Africa? Why you deny Africa? African Americans, they don't want to identify with Africa. Why don't you embrace? Motherfucker, you told us not to. How the fuck you gonna get mad when you told us to don't identify with Africa? Now we don't, you upset. Make it make fucking sense. You want a destiny swap. Stop that bullshit. We ain't from no motherfucking West Africa. Stop it. We ain't gonna be deported back there. We ain't from there. Now you want us to unite with y'all. I don't know. We ain't unite with them. Fuck that. We from over here. We not from no motherfucking West Africa. We not from there. Cut that bullshit. And these are the people, yo, they are so mad and angry. One of them Africans, like, you really got black immigrants, Africans, even Caribbeans are mad that we can't be deported. Yes. Trump let your asses know that shit applies to us. Do not one of us Africans? No. Now they're talking about, why don't you want to unite? You never wanted that. We ain't the same. That's right, Classic Crew. We don't owe them not a goddamn thing. Yeah, why don't you want to embrace? Why do African Americans want to do uphold African traditions? What motherfucking African tradition? Right. The 14th Amendment started with so-called black Americans, the indigenous. Right, they weren't even here. None of them. You weren't even over here. You want to put us a part of the African Union? No, the fuck we not. We not. Don't put us in that shit. Right, we don't look nothing like them. We don't act like them. None of that. We ain't the same. We not. Right, Bobby Hemming was saying they are counterfeit spirits. I mean, these motherfuckers are so worried about us so goddamn much. I'm looking like, you motherfucking Africans better be focused on the continent. Y'all so worried about us over here on our goddamn land. You better focus over there. Right. Y'all so focused on us. You worried about our identity. Focus over there. I have not seen not one African talk about what goes on the continent. They got channels talking about us every day. They really mad. You gotta go home. I have not seen one African or Caribbean talk about what goes on in their country. None of them. They gotta go home, yo. Yes, they gotta go home. They got to be, after looking at them Africans, they gotta go home, yo. They definitely not our people, yo. I don't want no association with them at all. They not included in none of that shit, yo. No, yo. And that shit, but I show speed, I ain't falling for that bullshit. No. Yo, let me show you this dumbass African right here. Look at this fool. You got jackasses like this fool right here.
The reason why Black Americans are pushing for this delineation process is because they don't want to be picked up by ICE, so ICE don't send them to Africa. Okay, that is why they are pushing so hard, trying to identify themselves, because they are scared. They are scared of being picked up by ICE, so they don't send to Africa. You know, they do not like Africa. They feel Africa is hero and all that, so they are scared. They are going to take them to Africa. That is the reason.
How in the fuck they gonna take us back over to Africa, motherfucker? How? Shut your goddamn African ass up. Why the fuck are you worried about that shit? ICE gonna send it to Africa. If they was gonna fucking do that shit, they would have did it a long time ago. We ain't going no damn where. And we ain't scared of no damn ICE. Your motherfucking ass is scared. Black Americans are so that they afraid. Man, take your African ass back. You don't even know our history. You don't even know your own. Get the fuck out of here. Y'all not like us. Talking so ignorant. That's why I don't fuck with them, yo. Let them be, yo. They not coming for us. And we ain't scared of no damn ICE. They know who the fuck we are. We been here. If we was gonna be deported, don't you think they would have did it a long time ago, motherfucker? Why they said this a long time ago after slavery, Jim Crow, redlining, all of those eras? Take your musty African ass the fuck back. That's why we want y'all gone, yo. And I'm really glad at the fact we delineated from these people. You wanna know why? I'm sick of them. That's not our identity. They wanna separate. You separated yourself a long time ago. Right. You know what I mean? We've been over here. Our documents over here. Birth certificates, social security cards. How the fuck are they going to send us back to Africa? Don't even try to pull that shit. Where? Where in motherfucking Africa are they going to send us? When we Americans. You dumb African fuck. You dusty, musty, bush meat eating, goddamn stiff neck, cartoon character looking African motherfucker. Take your ass back. We ain't going no damn where. They had more than enough time to deport us. Why they didn't? No, your motherfucking ass can. That's why we delineated. We ain't African. We ain't one of y'all. We don't want to be none of y'all. Take your damn Tarzan hanging, bushmeat eating the fuck out of here. Take your foo-foo eating African ass the fuck back. We ain't African, we American. We from Turtle Island, Top Mary. You are a counterfeit spirit, bitch. ICE coming for your okay? We don't owe you shit. We not the same. We ain't sharing shit with you. Fuck going back to Africa, and it ain't no disrespect. But you gotta take your bushmeat, dirt road, foo-foo, Afro beats ass the fuck back to Africa, okay? Get your ass the fuck back to the continent, okay? You belong to the continent. You're not like us, okay? Take your, why don't you want to win Bliss Africa? We're out of that Africa. I can't stand your accent. Like I said, some of them over there cool. Some of them are cool, but the majority of y'all, you're not one of us. You're not. Why don't you want to embrace? Why don't you embrace Africa? Like, where you from? What do you mean? What do you mean you from here? I'm from here, okay? Motherfucker, you don't know me. We don't know no family members over there. We don't got no descendants over there. And we ain't y'all. And we ain't no damn generic Africans. We ain't watered down. We're not y'all. Okay? Right. If they really trying to make a change, right, that's fine. I'm no chakra. Right, they not even in their country. You talking shit in our country, but you're not even over there. You talking all this bullshit, but you the biggest track stars in the world. You run everywhere around the world. Y'all the biggest track stars. Africans are the biggest track stars in the world. You run everywhere but Africa. You run all over the damn world, but you're not running home. You want to run everywhere around the world, but you don't want to run back home. Y'all the biggest track stars in the fucking world. That's why you can't build nothing, because you always running from it. Africa should rise. How the fuck Africa gonna rise when you running from it? You need to run your ass back home and build. We're very successful abroad, but you're not successful at home. Take your African track star running ass around the fucking world and run your ass back home and build. Goddamn Akon don't even want to build with you. With that fake Wakanda shit. We always around the world, but you don't even want to go back. Run your ass back to the continent and build there. Don't none of y'all want to stay over there, but you love Africa so much. You want us to go back to Africa, but you don't want to go back. Make that make sense. That's a damn shame. You can't even focus on the continent. That's because y'all are some flip-flop fleers and track stars. We the most traveled. No, you the most runners. You got the most runners on the planet. You run and scam. Y'all the biggest scam runners out there. But you want to tell us what we need to be doing. Even some of y'all Caribbeans. Like I said, not all. Not all. Like I said, we ain't saying all of them. We ain't saying it's all of them. Because like I said, I know some of them from the Caribbean that are cool. Like Citizen Man. He's cool. There's quite a few of y'all that might be from there that are cool. Because like we said, we don't got a problem with those of them that are over here that are cool with us. We don't got a problem with that. But what we got a problem is you coming into our motherfucking land, benefiting, and then you running your damn mouth. Now we want you out of the house. Now you mad and upset. No, fuck that. We got every reason. We got every reason to kick your ass out of this house. Because you've been disrespectful. Right, as a collective, they can't stand this. Right. So if you want to be selective and don't fuck with us as a collective, well, you gotta go. I don't give a fuck who you are. I don't give a fuck what color you are, any of that. You hateful and ungrateful in our land, you gotta go. Especially you damn illegals. Fuck all of them. What up, Charles Wilson? You feel me? That's what I'm saying. You feel me? That's what I'm saying. It ain't all of them. But I'll be damned, we own our land. See, that's the reason why they don't want us to get reparations. You know what I mean? Because they know it's the land. That's why they want us to leave the land. We ain't going nowhere. How the fuck they gonna send us back to Africa? Right, we got a bunch of foreigners trying to tell us who we are. Yeah, darn that. How you gonna tell us where we going and where we from? Nah, this is our home. This is our home. We ain't going nowhere. We going to inherit the land. That's why I say, you know what I mean, we going to get the land. Fuck the money, it's the land. That's why this immigration shit gotta happen. That's why they gotta be up out of there. That's why they want us gone, but it ain't gonna happen. That's why they hating. Right, they can get the fuck out. Right, it ain't perfect, but it's our home. That's right. But see, the minute when all these people gone, it's gonna be better. Cause I'm gonna be real. Since a lot of these foreigners been over here, it has not been the same. Oh, he's from Guyana. Yeah, he's from Guyana. Guyanese, piece of citizen, man. You feel me? You feel me? Yup. Yup. Cause when I'm gonna tell you, shit gonna get so strenuous over here, immigrants are gonna be fleeing in droves. Watch. Watch. Yup. Yup. They brought them into confuses. Yup. And what I'm gonna tell you is this. It's gonna get so strenuous over here. Immigrants are going to be running out in droves. That's right, Trey Messiah. Right, Rio Sites. Yeah. That damn dumb Africa. They afraid they're gonna exactly Trey Messiah. Right. They stayed on code. Right, like them. That's what we were that's what we were saying and telling them. I'm telling you, like, as things go on, they not gonna be ready. Exactly. Yeah. If we ain't going to no Africa, they ain't sending us no damn where. We not going back to somewhere. We're not. And see what's going on. A lot of those foreigners are going to be taken down in the political. Yup. Because a lot of the reason why Trump going after them, there's a lot of foreigners in Congress. They got to take them down. Hey, Letitia. Yup. Hey, G Toro. Yup. That's why as well. Because we've been invaded by a lot of foreigners. Oh, yeah. Yup. Mm-hmm. Yes. Yup. No, they not. Tell them, darn that, these immigrants, they don't got a clue what's coming, yo. They don't know, yo. They don't got a clue, yo. Some of them that might be around us may know, but most of them, they don't have a clue. All my links in the chat. Good to see you, Charles Wilson. Yes. Because we have been invaded, yo. Like what happened in 1492. You feel me? See, the reason why they invaded them because they know our time is coming to get the land back. You feel me? Get them likes up. If y'all would like to show love and support, all of my links are right there in the chat, family. Mm-hmm. And we ain't going out there protesting either. Don't get involved in none of that psyop bullshit. Yup. That's right, Charles Wilson. Yup. Don't get caught up in none of that bullshit. Yup. Don't get caught up in none of that protesting. Don't get caught up in none of that shit. All that psyop, don't get caught up. Yup. And let all these other people get mad and upset, yo. Yup. Yeah, Ilhan Omar. Yeah, with the light bulb head crew, yup. We ain't going out there. Don't let these people get you caught up in your emotions to go out there and protest. No. Oh yeah, got you, Charles Wilson. Yup. Yeah, don't get caught up. But Christopher 1993. The right to be the Braxton. A lot of African countries are invested in witchcraft, yup. They will never take this over, yo. They will never take this over. If they even thinking about taking this over, they in for a rude awakening, yo. They in for a rude awakening, yo. They will not last. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's another thing as well. All of them tellers that are in Congress and all of the boule, they next to go down. You want to know why Roland Martin and Jasmine Crockett and them looking scared? Because they know that their time is coming. That's another thing. They all going to be taken down. Yup. Mm-hmm. Watch. because they've been a part of it as well. Yeah, my fault, fam. Oh, thank you, Tom, for the $8 donation. Thank you. What up, Joshua there? Thank you for the $8 donation. Thank you, appreciate it. Thanks, I appreciate that. Thank you, y'all, appreciate it. Yeah, Westmore is a tether too, yup. Yeah, Westmore is definitely a tether, yup. So like I said, you want to know what's going on? Trump is getting rid of a lot of these foreigners that are in those positions. Because what they are doing, they are blocking a lot of shit. Those immigrants in Congress, they are blocking everything over here for Americans. That's why he said American first. You feel me? Now I do understand that, you know what I mean? I'm not saying Trump the savior, but he's being used for a reason. The Most High is using. Now they want to buffer me. The Most High using Trump for a reason to get rid of these people. Because there's a lot of foreigners that are in Congress, especially the Democrats. Even though the Republicans are involved as well. Both parties are involved, but it's mainly been the Democrats. He's getting them all out. Yeah, we ain't going to no motherfucking Africa. You're going to go back to Africa. I ain't going back to no motherfucking Africa. See, Trump is getting rid of all of those tethers. And you see how Tucker Nelson and them called them out, calling them tethers. Yeah. All my links in the chat, family. Thank you, y'all, for showing the love and the support, family. I appreciate it. That's right, yup, we good. And there was even some of the people up there saying they could deport or send us somewhere. Like I had to tell one of my old subscribers talking about, say, yeah, they could take us and they could deport us. They could send us somewhere. To where? You feel me? Because like I said, with this Horn Tiger thing right about now, you feel me? With this Horn Tiger situation going on right about now, yeah, they want us to build Africa. Exactly. Hell no, we're not building none of that shit. Hell no. Right, this is all scare tactics, yo. Okay, got you, Detrice. All my links in the chat. Yup, exactly. Yup. Yup. That's right, BF95. Trump is being used for a reason. He being used for a deeper reason than what you think. Like I said, I'm not saying. Oh, thank you, Davida Braxton, for the $20 super chat. Thank you, darling. See, what you gotta understand something. It's all a. Oh, okay. Oh, that's you, Detrice. Okay. Yeah, yo. Like I said, yeah, like I said, yo. He's being used for a reason. You feel me? He's being used for a reason much more deeper. Thank you, Bitch Desirada. Yup, and also got the yup, all my links are right there in the chat. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's fearmonger. Like I said, let him do his job. It's all for a reason. It's a divine reason. You feel me? And it's bigger than race. You right about that, Charles Wilson. You ain't lying about that, Charles Wilson. Yes. Yeah, they thought this day but never gonna come. Yep, you ain't never lying. That's right. Yep. The boule is next to go down. Watch them closely. Thank you, Detrice, for putting the links in the chat. Oh, yeah. He got a job to do. That's what I'm saying. When you really take a look at it, yo. Hey, Stalin, out loud, what's going on? Peace. Because what I've really been noticing, they've been blocking the truth coming out. They've been taking away views off of YouTube for real. They've been like trying to shadow ban a lot of videos. You want to know why? Because they know what's coming out, yo. For real, Letitia, you was cool with Puerto Rican neighbors until Trump said we are protected. Could the Spanky reject this? Exactly. But I mean, it is what it is, though. Yup, the Cash App, $B Mouse 8 to donate. $ B Mouse 8 to donate. Any mouse appreciated. Now they want to buffer me, yo. They buffer me and sort of kicking people out of my chat, yo. You're not gonna stop this, yo. Oh, yeah, I heard about that, yup. Yeah, y'all saw the buffering. They know what they doing. Yup, they know what they doing. Cause I'm telling you, while they going after the big fish, right, that's what I'm saying. You're right. I don't got a problem with the immigrants, but the tethers I don't, yup. Because like I said, once they go after the small fish, it's way more bigger fish right now that they going after, you feel me? That's right, Charles Wilson, yup. Cause it's a lot way more bigger fish they gotta go after, yo. Yeah, they kicking people out of my chat, man. We got 303 likes, which I'm glad about, but only 208 in the chat. We was almost up to 250. Yeah, they was buffering me a little bit, yeah. As soon as I mentions that, yup, the arrests are happening behind the scenes. Yo, have you noticed you've been seeing less law enforcement? You notice that? Less law enforcement, a lot of judges. Watch. I think the next shutdown or the blackout is going to be when they lock down the rest of the people that announcement going to come. Yeah, I'm glad the likes are up. You feel me? 307 likes. But they messing with the numbers on my stream. We was up to like 260, but they kicking people out of my chat, yo. Yup, military will take over, yup. I firmly believe they already have. And I got a question, yo. Did y'all hear like some explosions or loud noises, yo, yesterday? Oh, thank you, I'm Zachariah, the messenger, for the $10 super chat donation. Thank you, I appreciate it. Hey, Nemo 2023X. Hey, Agent Aquarius 444. Yeah, but it's never going to happen. Yeah, Nemo 2023X. Yep, I see that as well. Yeah, thank you y'all for showing the support. All the links right there in the chat. We also, matter of fact, yep, my album is out right now. Yep, my album is out right now as well. Yep, I'm gonna let y'all hear. Yep, this track right, yo, my album is fire. It's called Get My Mind Right. All right, Mel gets it.
We need that word, a quiet place.
It's my album, family. Just to get you. Yeah, it's me right here, fam.
I need a quiet place of space from the limelight. Going to my sanctuary, gotta get my mind right. With the phone to vibrate. I ain't trying to hear ringtones. Someone else's drama from their work that they bring home. One of a mess of my mind, I never long day. Made a safe path to your home and out of harm's way. And at the front door where you leave your problems at. Knowing it's the sound of your mind, that's where you solve them at. Just wanna ease the mind and think about the word day. Stress about your comments before sleeping is the worst way. Sleep deprivation.
What up, Bruce Lansdowne? Expect less small stuff. Yeah, Charles. I mean, what up, Jesus Hernandez? Yep, I laugh it off. I know they want to buffer me. That's because I'm telling the truth. That's me, family. Yep. Yeah, Charles. They wanted to buffer me. They trying to throw me off the frequency. You feel me? But nah, We 312 likes, 237 in the chat. Yeah, they messing with the chat numbers, but it's all good. We gonna keep it growing. Oh wow, Letitia, is that right? Yup. In the full-scale martial, I got a question. Remember the time frame years ago? They had all of those coffins. What are those coffins? Oh, thank you, man. What are those coffins was for them? Thank you, Zachariah. Yup, my album at bmouse84.com, family. Oh yeah. My fault. Yup. Mm-hmm. Yes. Watch. And haven't you noticed something, yo? You know it. Oh yeah, military tribunals. Yup. Yes. Why they're saying deportation, kidnapping? Yeah, that's all. That's all they're trying to do. Hey, bitches, as a rider, you love that track, huh? Democratic judges keep blocking him illegally. Exactly. Yup. That's why. That's why they didn't want him back in office, because they knew what was he was going to bring, yo. You feel me? Yep. So yeah, fam, what I'm going to do is I'm gonna jump off here for a while. I've been on here for about like 2 hours, man. One of my best streams. I've been on here for a minute, man. We was way up, man. They started to buffer me, but like I said, I'm glad we really got the likes up. I appreciate everybody showing love. The $40 donations in the chat. I appreciate y'all. I appreciate everybody showing love and support up in the chat. Thank you, Renata. Thank you, Thomas. Yup, for showing love and donating to the chat for the cash app. And like I said, if you want to go ahead and get my album is out. Ambitious as a Rider got my links right there to my email, to my webpage, to my IG, the cash app if you would like to donate. And like I said, I appreciate y'all. And Charles Wilson, I called you yesterday. I think it might have been too early. So I'm definitely going to give you a call sometime later. You feel me? And like I said, to get that album, my album is playing in the back for real. bmouse84.com. bmouse84.com. And like I said, I'm going to be getting ready for the next single to drop. Got a couple new singles to drop. I ain't going to tell you when, but yep. Yeah, just let you know, your man in the background. Thank you, Renwood. Yup, like I said, it's a lot of good things going on, man. Yep, it's a lot of great things going on. You feel me? What for, fam? Yeah, you feel me? Yep, so like I said, family. Oh man, it's always a wonderful pleasure, family. One love once again. Peace out.